Divine kings and queens out there, I do my amazing, beautiful ones. So look, do not teach narcissists everything, okay? Because everything you teach those people, they will somehow, some way, somehow, some shapes or form, use that against you, okay? Don't do it. So let's see how we can take this, right? Let's see how we can can embark on this matter. It's just like you are the master, my divine kings and queens, my great gods and goddesses. You are the master, right? A master never teach his students the last moves, yo. No. A master never teaches students the last moves. Just because, you know why? Just because you want to outmaster the master, so the master can take you out. It's real. So, you know, let's say Taekwondo, Kung Fu. The master always got some last moves, deadly moves that he never teaches. You know, he never shows to his students, to his beginners, to his learners, to his fellow associates, to his fellow learners. Okay, so you know you're learning from the master, but the master will teach you everything but the last moves, because those last moves are those deadly moves that, you know, if you want to outshine the master gonna take you out. Is why we should never try to outshine the master. This is a law, right? So now, divine kings and queens, understand this, right? You know, your body got pressure points, right? You know, you dealing with those narcissists, you cannot teach them all about those pressure points. You know how crucial those pressure points are. You know, some pressure points from your on your body, you can just hit them. You know, you just get hit certain pressure points, and then you fall. You know, certain pressure points by your neck. You know, certain pressure points. You know, pressure points. Okay, those pressure points. You can literally hit those pressure points, and then that person just drop. You know, some pressure points too, they can drop dead. Okay, so that's what you gotta do with those narcissists. You cannot show them every moves. And you know, we all are dealing with those type of people, right? On a relationship level, okay? Everyone you deal with is on a relationship level. And then we must understand that there is no relationship without interest, all right? No relationship without interest, all right? I'm not saying for you to leave your wife, okay, my divine kings. I'm not saying for you to leave your husband, my divine queens, okay? All I'm saying is you must know the truth. So by you knowing the truth, you know how to maneuver yourself around those people, okay? Because those people will use whatever you tell them, whatever you teach them, and use those things